Good afternoon, everybody. XJoe81X here. Just a quick synopsis. Through my short YouTubing career, whether it's a game or friends and family YouTubing or just, surfing the interwebs, everyone always wants to know, what is this guy running? What's this girl running? What kind of game system is that? Wonder where this guy or girl is sitting when they're making their funny slime videos or their funny Russian car accident videos, other than being in Russia. But anyway, very short version is, this is my setup. Now you're looking at it saying, wait, no, you're not running all three at the same time. Get the fuck out of here. So a very, very, very short synopsis is, I'm in the basement, doing my thing in the basement window, basement. Okay, long story short. Here we have a tower, which is a Dell Dimension 4700, obviously connected to a flat screen. I don't know, sorry, I didn't measure it. What do you think? 22? 20? 24? Then we have a Dell laptop in the middle, and then we have an Acer. So basically, the quick synopsis is, I've had this Dell tower since April 2007. It's running Windows XP. It's a Pentium 4 CPU at 3.4 gigahertz, and it only has 1 gig of RAM. So my old workhorse, let me just close all this stuff here and just get this ready. My old workhorse with the original keyboard, obviously aftermarket Logitech wireless mouse, and then aftermarket speakers that have been obviously purchased since this was brand new. And a nice picture of the motorcycle that you guys, if you watch my previous videos. So long story short, I used to edit a lot of videos on here when I was younger, growing up. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and obviously since got older, and the software has since slowed down, but the technology has surpassed. So basically this is for surfing the web only and looking on YouTube, and I really don't do a lot on here. Sometimes I mix music, but basically what you got is what you see. For all your computer gurus out there, what I'll do is, just because some people are saying, oh, you're saying that wrong, or you don't know what you're talking about, this is basically what I'm running. If you guys could pause and see that, Microsoft XP version 2.2 Service Pack 3, and basically on the bottom here it tells you, boop, what it is. Nothing real fancy. Some of you might comment and say, holy shit, that's still running? Obviously I needed a new monitor. It's a Samsung monitor. Obviously I needed a new monitor over the years. It's probably crapped out or something. And that's really it with the tower that I wish was basically brand new, because it's a very nice, beautiful, clean setup. So moving right along, I really, also a lot of the new phones and the iPads and the iPods, they don't even connect to this because of the software is so old that it just doesn't like it. I get errors, and long story short, who cares? The second purchase was actually this little Acer, which is a Aspire 1, if I'm pronouncing that right. Aspire 1. Here it is. Just a little job. 10.1. Let me just open the screen for you. Nothing fancy. Let me just look for you gurus out there. 10.1. I think the older version was 7 or 8.1. I'm running Windows XP also. This is nothing fancy. This is basically the exact same thing as my tower, just in a smaller version and extremely slower, which is basically it's 1.00 gigahertz, or maybe 1.66, and definitely, and it's only running 0.99 gigabytes of RAM. For all you gurus out here, I'll shoot you some info. So basically, this is just a quick synopsis. Hope I'm doing it wrong. Because, when I'm watching videos and YouTube and gamers and stuff, and other than people I actually know, you wonder, what are they using, Are they really using high-end stuff? Or, look at me, I'm on an iPod 5 Touch making this video. Okay, I think the blurriness thinks. Basically, this says the same here as it does up there, except the bottom specs are, come on, no? You can figure that out. 1.60 gigahertz. And I basically bought this around 2009. When I was in one of my apartments, I thought this would be a great idea to have by the couch with Wi-Fi, and before I got into the Apple products or any smartphones. And then approximately a couple months later, in 2009, I actually bought this thing, which has been running like a top ever since. This is also Dell Inspiron 1545 with Windows Vista. But what happened is Windows 7 came out within the month, and I actually called Dell and they sent me over a Windows 7. So this is a Windows Vista factory model, but it's running a Windows 7. And it's Intel Core 2 Duo CPU at 2.10 gigahertz. And again, for everybody out there who cares as to what it's running and what it is, pardon my shaking, this is what it's running and what it is. Windows 7, yada yada yada. That's really it. So at 6 minutes and 33 seconds, basically what you have is an old tower that used to do everything before these two jobs. And then I basically got the Acer just to mill around my apartments before I bought some devices. And then I'm noticing that I bought the middle Dell because I wanted to burn CDs when I got the Apple products, because this burner, CD rewritable, just works when it wants to. So I basically bought this thing, the middle Dell, and I still use it to burn CDs randomly. I still plug my my Apple products into it. My second product that I recently bought is the Verizon Galaxy S5 Samsung. That has a card in it that plugs into this second machine. The first machine, the tower won't even read the card. Maybe I just need to do something, and let's not even discuss this Acer. I'm running iTunes on Acer because, let's see if you could see, I'm running an iPod 5 Touch. I don't know if you could see here. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. You could figure it out. I'm running, and that's how I make my videos. Pretty much 98% of all the videos on my YouTube, other than maybe the first one I made back in the day, which is like a PlayStation game. Basically, I use my iPod. You know, I plug it in because Apple stinks, and the battery at 8 minutes now would have died already, even though I charged it for 3 to 4 hours at 100%. And that's it. The second plug, the middle one, the computer battery was dead. So this is my setup. Basically, the Acer runs iTunes, which I'm going to phase out my Apple products. The middle one is a really nice computer that burns CDs and also helps me with my Samsung Galaxy S5. And the tower is basically for your hunting. Home hunting, actually a nice movie or a nice YouTube video at a nice flat screen. When you're sitting at this beautiful, excuse me, when you're sitting at this nice little captain chair I have here. So alright, hit like, hit subscribe if you want, leave a comment, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.